What is up, my butter biscuits? Y'all, I literally waited till the very end of the month because I was lagging because I knew I wanted to do a full face of makeup for my new makeup drops, are they bops or flops, and my anti-haul. And here I am without a full face of makeup. Like I said in last month, I was just kind of like, ugh, I haven't really been in the makeup mood because I just get so hot. You know what I mean? Like, y'all, that's why I'm filming in my room because I got AC in here and it's just like, I still don't even want to put on a lot of makeup. You know what I'm saying? So I do apologize that I don't have a full face yet again. I'll get back to it after summer or like whenever it cools down. Before we get into today's video, y'all, I want to talk about this lash serum right here. I have been using this for the past week now. And okay, I naturally have long lashes. But y'all, this right here though, I'm shook. I do have a little bit of mascara on right now. I have on one coat. Oh, well, I had it right here. I have on one coat of the Lily Lashes mascara. But y'all know, you guys have seen before in my videos, I wear that mascara. Normally I'll put on two coats of it. This is literally just one because I wanted to see like how this is. Because I noticed a difference when I just curled my lashes. I was like, wait, it's only been 1 week and I noticed a difference already. As well as like some bald spots in my brows. This right here, I'm kind of tripped out. Like, look at my lashes. They're literally like so long that they're touching my brow bone and they're kind of like folding down. You guys can see like on this one, there's like some really long ones. This right here, I'm really tripped out about. Honestly, for only 14 bucks for Amazon Prime Day, I was thinking about buying the Grand Lash or the Grandy Lash, whatever it's called. And I was like, you know what? It's still too expensive. Let me get this. And this is only 14 bucks, the ordinary one. And I am absolutely obsessed with it. So anyways, y'all, I want to tell you guys about that before we get into this because I've seen TikToks about it before and I was just kind of like, I'm a little bit skeptical. Like I never know what to believe, but I had to try it for myself and I'm kind of shook that I already see results within 1 week, so I wonder how things will go as I continue to use it. So, anyways, y'all, I'm sure you guys don't even care about that. Let's go ahead and get into my anti-haul. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, and let's go ahead and get into it. The first product on my anti-haul right here is the Muerte eyeshadow palette. Y'all, this is being re-released because a lot of people really liked it. Everyone's all excited about it. And I'm just not into it. Like, I feel like the colors are pretty, but not together. So when I look at this in a palette, I'm just kind of like, like, I mean, look, I get it. Like, there are a little bit of complementary colors. I feel like the colors are pretty, don't get me wrong. I just feel like I wouldn't necessarily wear so many eyeshadow looks from this palette. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like these are really gorgeous colors, just not together. Kind of like picture a Christmas palette coming out and it's like red and green. Like, I don't know. I know red and green are complementary colors. I don't like it together. Like, I just don't feel, I don't know. Like, I feel like just pick one. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, though, like with eyeshadow, I'm totally down with like orange and blue though. I really do like that. I don't know. Just with like red and green, I don't know. It's just not, I don't know. I just don't like it. This retails for $58. I'm still waiting for something from Melt that I'm like, oh, I have to get because their price point is kind of up there, you know? I kind of feel like the only thing that I really splurge on recently or that I'm going to be splurging on is Hindash. Like I'm just so obsessed with his formula. Y'all, that palette right there, even though I haven't wore eyeshadow in like past 2 months, I would say, I still use that palette for my blush and for my contour. I absolutely love Hindash's palettes. So I feel like I'm gonna splurge on that. So this being 58 bucks, I would want it to be something that I'm going to like use all the time. You know what I'm saying? And even though this is pretty, like do not get me wrong, it is pretty. It's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be busting out looks with this. I'll probably bust out one, maybe two looks with it, and then it'll go inside my archive. And I feel like right now I'm at the point in my life that I need things that I'm going to use all the time, and this is not it. So, even though it's cute, it's a no. Next up on the list right here, Jlo Beauty is coming out with new, like, butt cream, basically. Okay, first of all, the only reason why I'm throwing this in the list is because I like to like talk about Jlo Beauty every now and then or Jlo Skin or whatever her brand is called because nobody talks about it. Like literally nobody. Y'all, I'm on TikTok all day long, YouTube all day long, and I just don't ever see anybody mentioning Jlo Beauty and being like, this is an essential key product. Everybody needs it. I just feel like she is not getting it right with her products as well as the price point. This right here for 4 ounces is $65. And let me just keep it real with you guys. I have absolutely no butt whatsoever. Obviously, this is a product more towards geared towards like, you know, women or people with big butts, you know what I'm saying? And that's just not me. Actually, somebody hit me up on Grindr and they were like, do you have a fat ass? And I was like, no, my ass is literally flatter than a pancake. And then he blocked me. So there goes that. Maybe I should get this cream. I don't know. But y'all, $65 for a butt cream. Like I'm like, on top of that too, like, do you think it really works? Like, this is gonna help like get rid of like cellulite or something? Because it does say visibly firm. I don't know, but $65. And on top of that, what do you guys feel about Jlo Body, like, or Jlo Beauty? Jlo, y'all, I literally forgot the name. Jlo Beauty. It says right here. What do you guys feel about the brand? I just feel like it's just, honestly, I wonder like how they're even staying afloat. Like, I wonder how they're even making sales because I don't hear anybody, and I mean anybody, talking about them. And it's kind of crazy to me because like JLo is massive. You know what I mean? Like she's a like international huge celebrity, and she's just like really popular, and nobody really seems to like her products or at least talk about them. So yeah, this is a no for me. I feel like I have quite a few lipsticks for some reason. I don't know why, like everybody's coming back out with some type of lipstick. So this right here are the YSL Bold High Pigment lipsticks. Okay, this retails for $39. $39, y'all. Like that to me, I'm just like, what? Like I get it, it's YSL. And look, I've said time and time again here on my channel, like on my anti-oils and stuff like that, like I'm not for the bougie brands. Every now and then I will get a complexion product that is a little bit more bougie. Like say for example, I'm currently wearing the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. That is actually the most expensive foundation that I have ever purchased, which is $65. And honestly, y'all, I really do see a difference within that foundation. I love it. Like I just feel like it is so gorgeous, so beautiful on the skin. It looks like skin, like it gives you just the right amount of coverage without looking like makeup. Like I just absolutely love it. So I probably will splurge on a name brand foundation. Y'all, I said for the past like few months now, ever since I did my friend's wedding makeup, she got the what is it called, the Traceless matte foundation by Tom Ford. Y'all, that one I'm like itching to get because it's just so absolutely gorgeous. But that one I believe is like 90 something dollars or like $89, and I was like, oh, I couldn't do that. I got the Giorgio Armani with 20% off, so it was cheaper than, you know, $65. But a lipstick is just not something that I am ever going to splurge on. I mean literally ever. I'm not going to spend $39 on a lipstick. It's just a no. Like on top of that too, I don't even feel like the packaging looks like all that. It looks like, I don't know, very basic and very like done before, you know what I mean? So this is just a absolute no. And here we have new Laura Geller Serum Blush Cheek Tints. This is actually something that I would really like to try, but I wanted to talk to you guys about my IPL. You guys know that I've been telling you guys about my IPLs. I went through 4 of them, and y'all, I really did notice a huge progress after the 4th one, but I kind of feel like that went away. Like honestly, I would say if you guys were to ask me about my redness, I would say that it's probably gotten about 15 to 20% better. After my 4th one, like literally the week after, for some reason, I was like, oh, it's like 60 to 70% better. Like I seen such a massive difference in it, and then it just completely went away, which really makes me sad because I'm like, damn, I spent like over $400 getting those IPLs, and like it did help for brown spots. It helped for brown spots a lot, like for little freckles that I didn't want, or like a mole that I didn't want. It helps amazing for brown spots, but not for my redness. And it's kind of crazy though, because like I really did think like, oh my gosh, 1 week after my 4th IPL, like, oh my gosh, I see such a massive difference. And like normally it could take up to 4 weeks to even see the full potential. So I was thinking I was gonna see more, but then it kind of went the opposite direction and it went back to where it was. So I was like sad. So that's why I'm kind of like, this product for me, I am still not at the point. I would love to try this. It sounds like it would be beautiful, being that it is a serum blush. I feel like it's going to be very hydrating looking and very like dewy looking, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that I've really been into recently, being that I am getting older, but this is just not going to work for me. Like this part right here of my redness is just, I have to put so much concealer on it, and if I put any type of cream product on top of it, literally no matter what I do, I could use any type of concealer, I could set it, not set it, any type of cream, blush, highlight, just peels it off. I do not know why. I just don't get it. So I'm just not at the point with my skin. I've recently been looking into the V-beam laser because I want to get that done, but y'all, that is like $400 per laser, and then I could need like 4 of them. So I'm like, but I have definitely seen like way more results with the V-beam laser for redness versus the IPL. But y'all, I was doing the IPL route first because it's like way cheaper. I guess I should have just went for the V-beam, you know. But anyways, yeah, these do look very beautiful, and the applicator looks beautiful. $28 is not too bad of a price, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it just would not work for me. Here goes another lipstick right here, y'all. This is the transfer proof Dior Forever lipsticks. These retail for $42. Like, as if like 39 wasn't enough for YSL, Dior had to say, no, we're going to do it for $42. This is just a trip to me. Like, who is spending this? Like, how many units do they make? I really want to know, because I wonder how many do they sell? Because I understand there's a lot of rich people in the world. I get it. And there's also a lot of people who are just kind of like, oh, I want to splurge on a nice lipstick. But why do you guys think that a lipstick like this, $42, transfer proof, why do you think you can't find it at the drugstore? You know what I'm saying? Like, there is just so many drugstore competitors out there that I feel like you could could really find something that is like $10, you know what I'm saying, rather than $42. Like $42 is kind of like a high-end foundation, well, like a middle-end foundation, you know what I'm saying? So like to spend that on a lipstick that you could potentially lose, because y'all, oh my gosh, literally all my girlfriends lose their lipsticks. They're just so easy to use, you know, especially if you take them like with you out. And this is just no. And on top of that too, I said the Ysl packaging was kind of blah. This packaging is super blah. Like there's nothing spectacular about this. I don't understand why it's $42 unless it gives you like a lip job, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe it gives you like lip filler while it's in there, maybe then for $42, but clearly it doesn't. It's just like long wearing, transfer proof, and that's it. And there's so many lipsticks at the drugstore that are long wearing and transfer proof, so this is a hell no. This anti-haul is just filled with like name brands, because here we are with Givenchy. This is like their new fall collection, which is kind of weird to me that like, damn, we're already in fall. Well, I guess it is coming up pretty soon. Y'all, I have heard nothing but amazing things about the powder, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the powder I may splurge on when the November Sephora sale comes, where you get 20% off. I may splurge on that. So this right here is the Prisme Libre Loose Setting and Finishing Powder for $43. So with 20% off, I feel like it wouldn't be too bad, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's those foundations that are like, you know, the Tom Ford, $90 and then 20% off, where it's still expensive as hell. This I feel like is kind of a reasonable price with 20% off. But the rest of the collection is just a no, because here once again we have lipsticks for $43. $43. The Le Rouge Sheer Velvet Matte Lipstick, $43. I just don't get it. Y'all, are you guys ready for this one right here? What about this Rose Perfecto lip balm for $41? A lip balm for $41. Like, it's just a no. Like, it's just a no. The only thing that I think that I would get is because for some reason with me, I don't know why, I feel like complexion products really do make a difference. But I feel like some eyeshadows and some blushes and some lip colors, you can really get a dupe for that. You know what I'm saying? You could get a dupe that is way cheaper, probably like 1/4 the cost. So this is just a hell no. But the powder, though, I think that I will end up picking up during the 20% off. I won't pay regular price for it. But I don't know if this is necessarily even the right one that I want to try. I see one that has like a little bit of a pink tint to it that everybody talks about on TikTok and Instagram. That's the one that I would want to get. But like I said, with 40% off and the rest of this, 20% off, the rest of this is no, like I would never get that. And second to last product right here is the Gardens of Juvia's palette. The palette specifically is what I'm going to be talking about, because actually the liners, to me, I think I may pick up some of those. But let's go ahead and talk about this palette right here. I do not know why, for some reason, when I was younger, well, like in my like mid-20s, I was into pastels. Like I really liked pastel vibes, and I felt like I've done so many pastel looks. If you guys scroll back on my Instagram page, see all my old looks. I really loved a pastel look. I feel like because, I don't know, they were just so different. They were so out there, you know what I'm saying? And not too many people were doing pastels. A lot of people were doing dark stuff, you know what I mean? And I was like, let me switch it up with pastels, and I loved it. Now that I'm older, for some reason, I do not like pastels. I feel like this is a gorgeous palette for somebody that is younger, not for me. And I'm not saying, I'm not putting like an age to like what colors you can wear. I'm saying for me personally, because I know people like to get a little crazy. I'm just saying for me, I just don't like it. I feel like the shimmers look gorgeous. They really do look beautiful. The mattes I just would not touch. You know what I mean? Like I just am not into those pastel-y colors anymore. Unless I'm going to be doing a specific type of look, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, no, I wouldn't get this. Even though I do feel like Juvia's Place, oh my god, her eyeshadows are bomb. And for only $25, like I'm sure it's beautiful. I just am not into pastels anymore, or at least in the moment, you know what I mean? Like that may change in the future. Maybe I'll be like, oh, I'm back into pastels, but right now it's just a no. I don't know, for some reason, I'm just not into it. The last product on the list right here is the new Mothership Moonlit Seduction palette. I wanted to talk about this specifically because I have been talking about Pat McGrath for so long. You guys know that I ride or die for Pat McGrath's formula. I absolutely love it. Like, I love her shimmers. Her mattes are amazing too. However, how many months, literally go back to every single anti-haul of mine, how many months have I been talking about Pat McGrath having these same two tones, this plum tone with the rosy tone, and here she has it again. Every single palette that she comes out with, or like at least 80% of every single palette she comes out with, has this plum tone and this rosy tone. Like, I look at this palette, I'm like, oh my gosh, the shimmers are gorgeous, but has she done it before? Yes. But specifically the mattes, like, why does she always come out with these tones, like a plum tone and a rosy tone? Like, it is so repetitive at this point. I'm just kind of like, girl, like, I would not buy this palette, because it's like, why would I spend that money when I already have those tones? Like, y'all, in her Christmas palettes, she has the same colors. In her Mothership, I forget like which Mothership that I have, same colors. I'm like, can we get some different mattes up in here? Like, I almost feel like maybe she ordered way too many of these and she has to like use them throughout her palettes. I don't really get it because I'm just like, why is it always that plum matte with that rosy matte? And do not get me wrong, they are gorgeous shades. Like honestly, if you guys look at my most recent tutorials, I am using those like tones. I really do love them, but I'm not going to keep on spending money on it. You know what I mean? I've said before, and I'm like, with Pat McGrath, I feel like she needs to come out with something that like wows me. So I want to spend that money, being that her products are so expensive. And I'm just kind of like, girl, why are you coming out with so much repetitive stuff? Like, I just don't get it. Anyways, y'all, that is it for my anti-haul. Make sure you guys let me know down below what you plan on not purchasing. Make sure you guys put the reason why. Also, can maybe you guys give me a little bit of a reason as to why Pat McGrath always comes out with these same two shades in every single palette? Like, I would really like to hear you guys' like, you know, opinion on why she does that, because I am just not getting it. Because I've never seen any other brand come out with so many different palettes with like the same two exact shades. Like, I don't get it. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.